right, I think it is time with Mondays with the Mayor. I'm Mayor Sykes. Welcome. It is, what is today? May 19th, 2025. Thank you for showing up, being here, and wanting to know or ask a few questions with me and to get your answers answered. So those are the things that I really want to reach out. We didn't have a lot of questions submitted to Nikki, our communications specialist. So here moving forward, if you want to know what's happening in the city of Mountain Home, please don't go on those fake news sites on Facebook saying a bunch of nonsense. What I would like you to do is call City Hall, email me, email Nikki Stornetta, our communications specialist. Like I said, email me anytime, day or night. I will try to get to you, even on the weekends, an answer. Definitely want to make sure that all your questions are being answered. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to play a quick video really quick, if it'll play for me. And we're going to start here. And this is just something I'm kind of excited, more to follow. So that is the beginning of our State of the City coming up this week. I've been wanting to fine tune everything. I wanted to make sure that everyone has got. I wanted to make sure that everyone can get an answer, or at least know what's been happening in 2024, going into 2025. The department heads have worked tirelessly on this. I will say Nikki Stornetta has worked tirelessly on this, and we're going to do more of an interactive State of the City this year. Where, remember, in the past State of the Cities, I would go out, do a video, we'd insert kind of the cool things that were happening in Mountain Home, but we definitely wanted to make sure this year we did it a little different. I want to do an interactive State of the City where we go through what's been happening in 24, what's coming in 25, but then maybe at the end of the session you'll be able to ask me some questions, or a department head a specific question, whether it pertains to like water, wastewater, fire, police, anything of that nature. And then the State of the City, obviously, we've been working on it for a little bit, and so you'll see some employees on there. But we look forward that are on here that are no longer with the city, but that's okay. We want people to be happy where they go and choose to go, but it's kind of a different kind of a layout where everything is interactive. I can touch the screens. We have a ton of, let's say here, ton of information. Like this one's a public records request. Did you guys know that in 2024, 1 hour to complete a public records, if you just did 1 hour, it was $28.91. Those are the kind of things that we want to really solidify, you know, obviously pool projects, achievement of fundings, but more to follow on all that good stuff. So with that, we'll just get out of here, and I'm going to get right to some of the questions that were asked. Nikki and I, we didn't have too many. I think we had two of them. One of the questions for Mondays with the Mayor was, what was the total request done for this year so far the 93 days, for about 93 days. So we had a total request in 93 days up to 5/16/2025. We had 146 public records requests. So think of it this way. Let's just say that 1 hour is $28 and I think it was 91 cents. Now, I'm going to be real with you. It's more than 1 hour. There's a lot of things that you have to go in, redact. That's just if we were to just had one person, that's their benefits, their time, all that. So to be honest with you, it's more than $28 in my opinion, but out of those 146 requests, Rod and Alan had 78 of those 146 requests. So that's a lot of tax dollars that are being utilized. Let's go into the next one. I was just inquiring about the Aquatic Center and the city pool. Estimated completion date, question mark. Please tell me we won't have to keep going to Glens Ferry to swim this summer. From a concerned citizen. So Jason, thank you for your question. So I was able to do a walkthrough I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I know Nikki Stronetta, our communications specialist, was there with me, and our city grants administrator went over there as well with me as well. So that made no sense, sorry. But I digress. Anyways, went there. They've got a long ways to go. It looks good. The interior, you could see where all the interior stuff is being completed. The interior, like I said, there's just a lot of things that they're going to have to go. So in my personal opinion, I don't foresee the Elmore County Rec District's aquatic facility opening this year. I know that they're trying to get some more funding from what I was told when I went there to do the walkthrough, and I did a video presentation, or helped them do a video for the Aquatic Center. So hopefully when they put that out, it gets them a little bit more funding. As to the city pool, the one at Richard Aguirre Park, our team is meticulously working on that as fast as possible. My goal was May 30th. I think we plan to have it open in June. So more to follow on that process, but I know that we usually try to put the water in there, let it cycle a little bit, a couple weeks to get the chemicals right. And this year it's a salt-based pool, which is really good. I mean, actually the last probably since we've had the pool that I've been here, we turned it into a salt-based pool, meaning electrodes. You put salt in there and electrodes turn it into a chlorine, but it's a lot better for your skin, a lot better for your hair, and so far and such. So here moving forward, I'm excited that the city pool will be open this year. There's no plans to charge any more that we have in the past. Same price. I did have somebody reach out and ask if he could buy just a season pass, whether he bought a family pass or whatever. So we'll if we do decide to do something like that, we'll definitely reach out to everybody and get them a pass. But I know what we do is we just do day passes. So you can buy as many day passes as you want and then give them to your family, friends, so on and so forth. But here moving forward, we're excited about that. Okay. Like I said, citizens, there was really only two questions, one about public records and one about the pool. So I just want to kind of give you a couple of updates really quick. I was super excited last week. I got to spend the day with Braxton Jones, my city communication specialist, Nikki Stronetta, and we got to have Braxton Jones as the mayor for the day. I know the fire chief had their fire chief for the day, so on, like Jake, Lieutenant Dudley, Lieutenant Larson had their police chief for the day, and I know Sheriff Hollingshed had his sheriff for the day. Congratulations to all those young kids or young adults that were able to be Elks of the Year. That's a pretty special deal. It's a pretty big deal to know that our kids of today are really crushing it and doing good work for the city of Mountain Home, and to be nominated, one, is super amazing, but then to win it is definitely the next tier. But I also want to send out a huge shout out. So the Elks banquet, Bill was saying that how cool and how neat and how awesome that the police, the fire, and the sheriff's department had cool outfits for the sheriff, the police chief, and the fire chief for the day. And I'm a very competitive person, so not to be outdone, I decided that fine, because they said that the mayor doesn't have an outfit for the mayor for the day. So what I did is I made a phone call to a local suit shop here in town, and I'm going to say it, Bee's Closet. Thank you, Sean Brazel, for hooking Braxton up with a suit. That was totally, he looked apart, he dressed sharp. Now, he did tell me that I need to get some Jordans when you wear your suit, because he looked really amazing. So I want to put out a huge shout out to Bee's Closet for hooking Braxton Jones up for Mayor of the Day. So from here on out, every kid that becomes a mayor or whatever for the day, I'm hoping that Bee's Closet and we're gonna hook them up, make them look the part, look good. So, and just for the record, citizens, no, your tax dollars didn't pay for the suit. I paid for the suit personally, and then Sean Brazell paid for the tie that went along with the suit. So once again, thank you to the Bee's Closet. So if you need a suit, definitely go there. It was awesome. Let's see here. We had another update on the police chief. So what we've done is we had about 16 candidates for police chief. We narrowed it down to 3. We interviewed the 3, and then we picked 2, brought those 2 out. And so last week was a full 2 days of, I think it was Wednesday and Thursday, of Q&As with potential police candidate choices. I will say this, both of the candidates really crushed it. They did a really fantastic job. I felt it very important that our police department and animal shelter get to ask questions as well. So literally from, like, let's say I think it was 2 to 4 on the Wednesday, and they really gave some good questions, and those police chief candidates gave some phenomenal answers. So I feel very strongly and very lucky that here come the end of the month we'll have a candidate picked. Here, move forward. Then what actually happens is there's a background check that goes into the next step, psych eval, things of that nature. They got to be post certified, all that good stuff. So here, moving forward, more to follow on that. I'm excited. And then I want to send out a huge shout out to the lieutenants, Lieutenant Larson, Amy as well, and Lieutenant Dudley. They already had some pre-scripted questions to kind of break the ice. And then I want to send out a huge shout out to our police department. They packed the room to ask some very pertinent questions, very important questions to the potential chief of police here moving forward. So police department, you guys keep crushing it, keep doing what you're doing. I'm so proud of you. Like I said, at the end of the day, they do good work. Let's see here. Okay, we're going to get ready to wrap things up here, but really quick, please send your questions to City Hall, send it to Public Inquiry, send it to Nikki Stranetta, our communications specialist, send it to me even. I will answer your questions. That's kind of like right now is like your City Hall, Town Hall, that you can ask any question, we're going to answer it. If I don't have the answer, I will definitely get back with you to get you the answer. So please reach out to City Hall so you can get the truth, not a one-sided, story or whatnot that they say on social media. Social media is one of the best things for communication, but also one of the worst things about putting out false information. So to get the real answers, definitely reach out to City Hall. Even reach out to Tiffany Belt, our city clerk. Everybody here at City Hall is always willing to stop what they're doing to make sure that your questions do get answered. The phone number here is 208-587-2104. Call us anytime. If I'm not here, Tiff's not here, somebody in this office will reach out and definitely answer your questions. Other than that, I think it's going to be around. No. Okay. School's out, graduation. To all the seniors that are graduating this Friday. Man, life, you've done the hardest part of getting through high school so far. Now, I'm not going to say it gets easier out there, but know your worth. My advice to the seniors leaving right now is to know your worth. Somebody is going to, you're going to have to trade your time for money, but always ask the question and always know your worth. And so if you know what your worth is, trust me, you'll never get shortchanged when you go out there into the real world. So on behalf of me, Mayor Sykes, the City of Mountain Home, congratulations to all you seniors. I know my son's one of them. I'm super proud. He's getting ready to go to college, but for all the rest of you, if you choose not to go to college, you choose to go to trades, we have tons of, we definitely need trades. So if you decide that college isn't for you and you can get into a trade, that is super huge. Idaho is really shortchanged on tradesmen's right now, and the pay starts out really good. So if you can get into that as well. Other than that, parents, thank you for allowing me to do what you do. and all the citizens of Mountain Home. Thank you for allowing me to do what you do. Summer is going to be letting out here shortly, so definitely everyone, please keep your eyes and your head on a swivel. There's going to be little kids at the park. There's going to be little kids all around, so definitely if you choose to go to the parks and stuff like that, make sure that you keep your eyes out and about, and people in Mountain Home, slow down in the park areas, please. There's going to be a lot of kids playing out there. We're super proud of all the parks department and things of that nature for what they've done to get ready for summer vacation. The pool, it'll be open, so just give us a little bit more time. My goal, like I said, was May 30th. It looks like we're going to shoot more of the June time frame, but I digress, and it's all good. So Citizens of Mountain Home, thank you for allowing me to do what I do. Keep rocking it, and definitely get with Nikki, City Hall staff, to get me your questions. So with that, I look forward to doing a State of the City this week, where you'll get to Q&A me or ask any more questions, and we'll do the State of the City sometime this week. So more to follow on that. Reach out to Nikki if you have any other questions. Thank you all, and God bless. Have a great day.